Good evening. It's Mel from Unearthed. Graham was a little bit naughty in the week on Wednesday, so I've taken over while and show him how it's done. So how is everyone this evening? Mel, yes, Michael, Mel was there looking at a watch, being all nervous. Hi, Rob. How are you? Hi, Jason. Hi, Detective Kev. Nice to see you. Hi, Paul. Who's that Facebook user on Facebook? Go on, Mel. Hi, David. Nice to see you. Who's that? 10 minutes before the next shift. Graham's not very good at doing my job. He's not very good at being. Oh, hi, Jack.
Have you got any more?
Andrew Allen. Hi, Andrew.
Just remember, you can put the comments up now.
All right, I will put. Right, it's reminding me to put comments up. I'll put that one up of Rob's. That's very kind of you, Rob. Although Graham may disagree. History Revisited. Hi, Mel. Looking good. Hi. How did he persuade me to open the show, Dale? Well, I think he made a comment on Wednesday, and I said to him I was going to take over his live stream this evening and show him how it was done. So, yeah, I think it was that really. And then he kept saying to me all, during the week, you're going to come on. I was like, oh, no, I'm not. Anyway, that's it. Decided today I was. So I put a bit of false tan on and painted my nails, and here I am. Hi, Lise. Nice to see a girl in the house. Hi, Josh. Girl power, Michael. That's exactly what it is. Girl power. Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Tony, good evening, fellow detectorists.
You can keep putting the comments up.
Yeah, I will do. Good to, Jason, good to see the face behind the voice in the background, Mel. Yeah, I'm the gobby one in the background normally, but tonight you've got me not for long. I'm not doing it for long because my palms are all sweaty and I'm getting a bit nervous. Yeah, get your thumbs up, guys and girls, if you're watching it on Facebook. Future Bleeps. Hey, Mel, lovely to see you. Hi, Future Bleeps. How are you? Hope you're well.
You've got
Facebook.
You got a thumbs down already.
Did I? Somebody's give me a thumbs down. Well, it's a good job I've got broad shoulders.
Lovely trolls.
Oh, it's probably, yeah. Well, we know who it'll be. Oh, Tony Hines, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much, Tony. That's very kind of you. Bits arrived today, Mel. Thanks. Who's that on Facebook? Hi, Tat. How are you? He's our detective that belongs to our shop.
Savage,
oh, Adrian Savage. Hi, Adrian. Oh, glad they arrived safely. So Mind Lab Northern Detective is Tat, who is attached to our shop. He's the Mind Lab expert. Hi, Jean. How are you? Nice to see Jean on. Hope you're keeping well. DGI, you're doing a cracking job. Thank you very much. Future Bleeps, I'm well, Mel, thank you. A little sun kiss from the lovely weather in Henley-on-Thames. Yeah, it's been lovely weather here too today. Yeah, they don't realise, Rob, do they, that a thumbs down still is an interaction, so more feel them, really, yeah. I'm not bothered about a thumbs down, hell. I've had worse. Tat's wanting to come on tonight. I can't be doing that. I can't be multitasking.
I need an Ethernet cable.
Oh, Graham needs some sort of cable, apparently.
We're still on Wi-Fi, Sally.
He's still on, yeah, we're still on Wi-Fi. He needs a
cable to go hard.
A cable. We need a cable.
I need a cable to hardwire.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a cable.
You've got Charlotte saying hi to you.
Our Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte.
You've got Neil Lewin as well. He's commenting.
Hi, Neil.
Lisa Beasy.
I know. I've seen Lisa. I spoke to Lisa. She's
Betty Rascal Savage. Voila.
Oh, hi, everyone. Hope everybody's well. So, right, how long have I done, Graham?
It's 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Oh my God.
You want me to go on?
Yeah.
Are you going to hold the fort for a bit?
I'll see.
Talk about the.
So, what things that are up and coming? Right. Okay. Yeah.
Talk about the weekend.
Right. I didn't know whether you wanted to say that. Right. So, this last few days, myself and Graham have been busy with a friend of ours who's a farmer, and we are going to do a weekender. There's going to be camping available for tents, camper vans, caravans. There'll be B&Bs local as well, glamping pods also. So we're going to do it from, you can arrive on the Friday, detect all day Saturday, Sunday, go home Monday. We're going to have entertainment on of a night time, and also a bar and somebody making food, whether that's burgers or breakfasts and things like that. There'll also be raffles and token hunts and Mind Detexpert. He doesn't know it yet, but if Tat's available, we'll be doing some Mind Lab training on the over the 2 days, hopefully. Is there anything else that anyone would like to see on a weekender that we haven't thought about? So we are open to your thoughts about things. Yeah, it's purely just for detectorists. Who else were you thinking might turn up, Graham, apart from detectorists?
A lot of these big circuses now, these events, are pretty much aimed at the dealers filling the pockets up.
No, it's not aimed at us as dealers. It's aimed at you as detectorists. So what would you as detectorists like to see happen on the day or on the night? Yeah, that's what we'd like. Well, that's what we'd like to know.
You've got any questions coming through, Mel? Future Beeps has asked you one.
Where's that? What did he ask?
Mel, what are your hobbies and how do you enjoy running a detecting business?
Oh, my hobbies. My hobbies are...
Sheep.
Stop telling me my hobbies. Why is he telling me my hobby? I like to garden. I do like my garden. Between us, we have 4 grandchildren, so I like to see them when we can, which isn't that much with the business. And we also have sheep, and I do like my sheep. And no, my sheep don't go to slaughter. I keep them all, which to Graham's dismay, because I'm a bit of an animal lover. We also have 3 dogs, Tinker, Rufus and Jem, and we have a cat as well. The Graham can't stand, but the cat loves me anyway. But yeah, that's what we do. Running Unearthed, it's good. I like it. It's interesting. We get to meet lots of different people. Sometimes it's hard work. Sometimes it's easy. It's a bit slow at the moment, so you start racking your brains, try to do things and try to get more customers and think, what can we do this week? What offers have we got on and things? So yeah, it's not easy all the time, and especially the last 5 months while I haven't been well. Graham's had to do a lot of it on his own. I'm still only working a few hours a day. But hopefully the stronger I get as time goes on, then I'll be back working full time. And by the time the weekend comes, I'll hopefully be feeling lots better by then and won't be as sleepy.
You can take that off the screen, by the way.
What?
Season 11's comment's been on there for about half an hour.
Oh, I see it. Sorry.
You can actually put all the comments up if you wish.
I will. It keeps reminding me about comments. Sorry. Chris Critch. Hello, Chris. One of my favourite gentlemen ever. It's such a delight when Chris phones me. He is one of the nicest gentlemen you could ever meet. Hello, Chris, and welcome to Livestream with Mel. Michael. Glad to see you on the mend, Mel. Bless you. Thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, feeling better every day. Better every day. Not 100%. I'm probably about 40, but yeah, better every day. Thank you very much, Michael. Future bleeps. Fingers crossed for a quick recovery. Thank you very much. Yes, I can't fault the way the NHS have been treated really well. So yeah. And I've had Nurse Ratchet looking after me for the whole 5 months. He's been absolutely outstanding. We've had so many takeaways because Graham doesn't cook, Graham doesn't clean, and Graham really detects and fishes and cuts grass on a ride-on mower. Really, that's.
And looks after a hell of a lot of sheep.
And looks after the sheep and looks after Unearthed. So yeah, but we're okay now. Oh, Liddy, nice to see you chatting on the live feed, Mel. Hi, Liddy. Nice to see you. Hopefully, we will get to see you one day and maybe get down to meet you in Norfolk. That would be really nice when we can get some well-deserved time off. But that, alas, that isn't yet. But one day we will. We will. Hi. Oh, he's Graham. Another one of our admin. Hi, Graham Morrison. G. Does a lot behind the scenes for Unearthed, does Graham. He's a great asset, and Liddy is. They've been with us more or less from the start on Facebook and things like that. So, yeah, two great people behind the scenes of Unearthed. What's Dale saying? Over the phone deals available at Unearthed UK. Yes, they are. Yes, they are at the moment, Dale. There's always a deal at Unearthed. Just give us a ring. Yes, Eric's Cottage. Eric's Cottage on Facebook. Give it a follow, guys. That is Liddy's place. It would be very nice if you weren't so fully booked up. But yes, we will try to get to Eric's Cottage very, very soon. As soon as we can, anyway. Yeah. It would be a nice change of scene. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, your head's gone big, has it, Graham? Yeah, you won't get through the door now. Well, it's true. It's true. You do a lot for us. You help us out a lot. So it's nice to be. It's nice for people to know who you are.
You've got Martin Homer on as well, Mel, saying, I think you should have a permanent space in your show. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Martin is lovely. He phones up and he says, hello, it's Martin. I'm like, hello, Martin. He's always got something nice to say. He's a very nice man, is Martin. I hope you're well, Martin. I haven't heard from you for a few weeks. You'll have to give me a ring and a catch up and see how, let me know how you're getting on.
Somebody's asking if you find gold coins while gardening, Mel.
Do I find gold? No, I wish, because if I did, I'd garden a lot more. No, I don't. But I wish I did. Facebook user, you're looking well, Mel. Who's the Facebook user?
I'm trying between both, Mel. I'm doing them one step ahead of you. You're missing.
You're never one step ahead of me, Graham Rushton. Never.
Paul Emerson.
Oh, is it Paul? Oh, thoughts are with you this week, Paul. You've had a rough 3 weeks, but we're here. You know where we are if you need anything.
Tess Savage is giving you a wave, Mel.
Hi, Tess. Hope you're well.
Tyrone Holman.
Hi, Ty. Nice to hear from you. We haven't heard from you for a while, actually. Hope you're keeping okay. Hi, Mel. Happened in lockdown. Graham Morrison. So, Graham, this is, you know, I've just been praising you, Graham, about how nice you are and kind you are and what a good help you are. And then you bring this up, don't you? So on one of our Unearthed digs, Graham was in a field with his friend, John Heaton, and shouted me over. And I went through with the dog. I think I had my dog and wellies on. Anyway, I got stuck in mud. And instead of Graham and John being gentlemen like I thought they were and coming to my rescue, they just laughed and laughed and laughed. I couldn't move. Absolutely couldn't move. Didn't know what to do. Anyway, I think I lost a welly at the time, and he's never let me live this down. This was 4 years ago, and he loves to bring it up all the time. I'll get him back. I'll get him back. He'll get stuck in the mud one day. Simon Austell. Hello, Mel. Hello, Simon. How are you? Hope you're well. Hi, Tom Michael. Hi from Ireland. Hi, Graham. Where are you going? Oh, God, don't believe. Yeah, you better come on in a minute. Don't be leaving me here. I'm coming off now. Right. We're going to swap. So I'm going to go now. Now Graham's done his hair and that. Have you done your hair?
No.
You have?
Not like you.
Right. Bye, everyone. Nice to see you. And I'll maybe see you again in a few weeks. Come on.
Morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be where you are. Thanks for Mel standing in. Robert says Mel done an awesome job, which he did. We've got 40 people like him. We've actually got 38 people watching. So pretty good. Right, so everybody, Mel's done an introduction. I think she did very well. Hi, Michael from Ireland. Hope you're keeping well. I hope you're all well, actually, on this Sunday night. We've got, as Mel said, we've got some announcements to make, which I think quite a few people watching may find interesting. I hope they'll find interesting. The first one, I'll build on the back of what Melanie said about the Weekender, the Unearthed Weekender. That's going to be coming up fairly soon. So some of you people that are watching this may be already familiar with the rally scene or the detecting organised digs. We like to call them organised digs rather than rallies. And we're going to base, like we base all our events, base it around the detectorists rather than anyone else. We certainly don't want to be creating a circus, but equally at the same time, we want to be making sure that people get a good interactive weekend out of it and enjoyment, of course. So we've been working tirelessly behind the scenes to get a weekend up and running, and it looks like it's gathering some sort of momentum. Now, there'll be a lot of people on here interested, which is good. We're going to be tying it in into Cumbria around about August time. So we're looking probably mid to late August. Let me just put that up for Mel. Great intro, Mel, from Jean. Yeah. So what we're going to do is it's going to be based around the detectorists. So we're going to be doing things like tuition on metal detectors. So people can hopefully get the best out of their detector. There's obviously going to be some detecting available for people to get out on the fields and do a little bit and see if they can unearth anything, which is what it's all about. But we're not going to focus too much on that. We're going to focus on a whole lot of things, including detector giveaways and raffles for people and information, advice and guidance on machines and detecting in general. We're going to have some stalls there for people to enjoy. We're going to have some light entertainment, I should say. And of course, there'll be a pub nearby for people to enjoy a refreshment, and things of an evening will hopefully be of interest to people as well. So we're going to see if we can tie a lot of different things in, and we're also going to see if we can link it in with a couple of farms at the same time, so we can spread out the detecting experience for people. And it'll be a good opportunity for people to meet up, have a crack, put a face to a name. And I think it'll be a winner. I do. We're not going to go into the commercial side of things, but equally, I think there'll be a lot of people interested in what we've got to do. Lisa saying, Melanie Walker, come back. You're much prettier to look at. Well, wait till I see you, Lisa. I can't disagree with you though. Well, I could actually.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nicer, yeah. So yeah, the weekend is gathering momentum, folks. We're going to try some different things, slightly different things. We'll like I said, we'll have tuition, we'll have food, refreshments available. There'll be all sorts of weird and wonderful things going on that are based pretty much around the detectorist. And we're going to see if we can get some new and exciting stuff out there as well. That hasn't been done before. So watch this space. More information as it comes. There will be camping available. There's camping nearby in the villages, bed and breakfast available, and you name it. We're going to go all out. There'll be marquees available, up and running as well. So I'm looking relative. The thing is, we've got to start thinking. I mean, we do unearthed organised digs, which are just a day, but there's so many people asking for an unearthed weekender. And we've always sort of resisted it, but now I think we've got to a point where we're going to go for it. So watch out for more information, everybody, on this interesting weekender that's coming. And if you can't make it, you can't make it. Cumbria's not exactly the centre of the universe, even though it's one of the most desirable and pretty places on the planet, or parts of it are. But if you live down south, we don't necessarily think you're going to make a 6-hour journey just to make our weekender. But equally, if you want a break and you want to come up, absolutely more than welcome to come up. Absolutely more. Martin Homer's saying, I hope it's not the farm you were told not to go back on. No, I hope it's definitely not that farm, mate. Not with a shotgun, anyway. Tat's saying we have Dale on stilts, so you can see him properly doing juggling as well. Yeah, he might get up to about 6 foot then, Tat, you see, if he gets on stilts. And Lisa's giving it the old laughing, which I'll get her back. Don't you worry, Lisa, I'll get you back. No two ways about it. So that's that bit of information. I'm actually going to fly up through these comments, and I'm going to just put this gentleman up while we're talking. Now, changing the tune slightly away from talking about the unearthed organised dig, and we can always come back to that if people have got questions about it. But we've put this guy up here, the Dark Night Detectorist, and the reason why is because he's just today come over to the to Team Unearthed, which is part of our team here at Unearthed, and he'll join Team Unearthed from today. Will Jason. So he'll be added to the Unearthed YouTube team. Now, in fact, if I can do it now after this, I'll probably do it first thing in the morning. So everybody welcome the Dark Night Detectorist. Drop him a sub if you wish. The reason why we set up Team Unearthed for the YouTube guys that enjoy the detecting experience, it's not about the, all the silly dancing and the silliness. It's about pure detecting in all its glory. We handpick the people to come onto Team Unearthed and the Dark Night Detectorist. Jason is the latest addition to that. So, we get asked many times per week, actually, if people can, come on board with Team Unearthed, and I can understand that. It's quite flattering, actually, that we get people asking that, but we don't really, we sort of pick and choose, and the reason is we want to keep it real for people. So it's not about these hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers and all the things that carry on that. We like to help people grow their channels, and we're already proving that by, if you look at Team Unearthed now, you've got Will, Dig It with Will, and you've got detecting, you've got Susie. What's Susan's called, Mel?
Susie Detects.
Susie Detects. She's part of the team now, relatively new, come over to us and doing a great job. And then we've got Dale and Tat, the Northern Detective. We've got Luke, we've got Rob. I forgot Rob last time, so I do apologise, but I've remembered him this time. And we've got Robbie Cole as well. He's part of the Unearthed team. So we've got a whole range, and we've got Stuart, the Highland Detectorist, as well. We've got a whole range covered now of people that really enjoy the YouTube experience and detecting, and people can see that live or filmed out in the field from the team. So I have to say welcome to Jason. He's a lovely guy. He's a nice fella. We don't pick idiots, so I'm really pleased that he's come on board with that. And he's saying he's still washing up. Not ignoring lol. No, it's okay, mate. And there's a lot of people giving you the well wishes, Jason, which is nice. I think it's nice that people, are being nice to people. It's not often it happens in the world. And if you hear that growling going on in the back, we've got a little terrier called Tinker who growls at just about anything that walks past the main window. Gene Simpson's come up with a belt. There's so much more to Cumbria than lakes. Absolutely, Gene. It's one of the. I love Cumbria. I do love it. I do. I don't like the tourists too much, by the way. When they block all the roads up and everything, but Cumbria is a unique place. It's a pretty special place. What we've got going on? No, I agree, Gene, and I'd love to see you there, Gene, if you can make it on the day. So thanks, Graham and Mel. Drop the H, Jason, and put an A and an E in there. You've got my name dead right then when you do that. So there's Graham spelt that way as Graham Morrison spelt, and then there's the proper way, which is my way. And what I'm going to do now is show you. There, look. What we're going to do, I'll put the banner up as well. I forgot to tell Mel to do that. There it is, folks. So if anybody needs to drop me an email, or they need to drop us, or need to drop onto the website, there you can go. You can do it. Yeah, it's okay, mate. Don't worry. I get called worse than the way you spell it. No pint of lager for me. I don't know who's put that, but
Paul Emerson.
Paul, you're right. Definitely no pint of lager for me. And we've got a little bit. We've got a bit of banter going on. Mine's the best way. So you've got. You've got History Unearthed. Well, that's it. You're off the team. Just a little bit of banter in it. That's all. So, we've got the two main announcements going on. Let me just see what's going on here. We just Jason, just call him G. It's easier. It's a pretty easy way to spell my name. I think. Look at that. Even though I've been spelling it for 50 odd years, or 49, whatever age I was. No, I wasn't. I couldn't spell the first couple of years, Mel. Knocking years off. We've got 47 watching. That's good news. Give us a thumbs up if you can on YouTube as well, folks. That's always much appreciated. And we're live streaming at the moment to Facebook at the same time. So that's doing pretty good, I think. We're pretty happy with that. So for the ones that are just joining, because we've got lots and lots and lots of comments coming up. We've got Percy. Hi, Percy. Hell of a nice fella, actually. I've just been speaking to you recently on via email, which is very good. Just a recap for the folks that have probably missed out is there is going to be an Unearthed Weekender, and we're going to go for it. We're going to make sure it's properly done in a correct manner. And, we're going to be honest with people right from the start that it's not just about the detecting experience, that people can go off into the fields and find stuff, which is what we want for people to do. But it's going to be so much more than that. So there's going to be tuition on detecting. There's going to be tuition on detecting and a token hunt. So if people go out there and find a special token, which there will be one buried, and they bring it back to the tent, then they can win something special. And it's going to be that sort of theme, getting people excited, getting people wanting to go, getting people ready for the experience and ready to meet their friends as well, and having a good bit of scran at the same time and a few drinks of an evening, a bit of light entertainment. The marquees will be up. There'll be lots of things happening, and there'll be trade stalls there for people to interact with, and all based around detecting, which is really good. It's not all about us at Unearthed. It's about you people, and that's what we've got to focus on. There's too many of these big circuses out there that don't focus on the detectorists; they focus on themselves. We don't want to do that. Bill Morrison's missed it from the start, but you're here now, Bill. Welcome, sir. I love the your profile picture of Spartacus, which is good. We've got Fossil Soft. Evening all, lovely picture of Elizabeth I. Is it a 3 pence or is it 6 pence or is it a shilling? Dark Knight, a token that makes up for you all. Not if you're not finding much. Well, that's it. The thing is with a token hunt, if you do it correctly, we did a Mind Lab event a couple of years ago, and I think it was buried about 200 tokens, didn't we, Mel?
Yeah.
And people actually wanted to go out there and find the tokens more than actual finds. So it was a good event. It's fake. Oh well. Well, there's a few of them around Fossil Soft, I tell you. But we've got you're in the doghouse, Big G for the wellies, and you, Melanie, would try it to get you back. Graham Morrison. So
pink cap on the next day. That's what he's getting.
Yeah, he's going what?
My pink.
Oh, the pink cap. Yeah. What's we say? Something always good comes up on Unearthed. Dig it. You're right, Tat. We've been blessed with good finds, and the reason is we don't just put you on any old land. Sometimes we revisit farms quite a bit, and it's a good point actually, because we do. If a farm's productive, we don't just blitz it one day and then that's it, because you can't get everything off the first couple of digs. I mean, we visited a farm 6 times, and this isn't me and Mel pushing this. This is used people that attend the digs to say we want to go back, so we get you back, and finds continue to come up. On the 5th or 6th time, one of our favourite farms, a horde came up. So it was missed on the previous 5 digs, and it came up on the 6th visit, a horde of Edward pennies. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The old saying, you can't get everything all the time, and it's true. There's too many people go onto farms. I'm talking individual detectorists now, and they'll go on a farm for the first day and they won't find a great deal, even though they've only covered 3 or 4 fields or whatever, 2 or 3 fields, and they never go back. They could be missing loads of stuff. We've got Martin coming back on. First time I've actually seen Mel. Was a bit shy of chatting, but I'll try to convince my mate to drive up to you. What could I say to him to get him to come over? The phone is okay, but would be real. Yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome, Martin. More than welcome. Martin Home is more than welcome to come.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's more than welcome to come, as long as they haven't got a hidden agenda, of course, and they're not, whatever that hidden agenda may be. But if you're an honest detectorist and you're a supporter of Unearthed, which Martin is, you're more than welcome to come. We're not going to hide anything from anybody. We'll have no bell ends there. That's a one good thing.
You told me not to swear.
Well, that's not swearing.
I don't think it's appropriate.
Okay, I'm getting a bollocking for Colin.
I don't think you can say that.
I can't even say that. Right, okay, moving on. Been some absolutely brilliant finds on the Earth digs, pal. Brilliant thought too. Absolutely. They're just so good, Graham. So good. And we've got a legend coming on now, Kevicus the First, and that's Kev from Cumbria. He's a top man. One of my favourite characters in the detecting game is Kev. Long may that last. What else have we got? So yeah, more than welcome to come. So if any of you have got any questions about the Unearthed organised weekender, just give us a shout. Steve reels me out there. No, listen, mate, you're one of the nicest men out there. Believe me. Nice fella. And we've got a laugh coming from History Unearthed, and I think that is Darren, who's a nice fella as well. Every week I keep saying these people are nice fellas. We've got another little legend here coming up, Deb Johnson. Hi, nice to see you both. Up to catch up soon. You're more than welcome. I really enjoy it when Deb comes on the digs, because I know she's a busy person, and she loves the detecting, and she's getting to grips with that equinox, and she loves coming on the Unearthed digs. And I've got a sneaky feeling when she turns up a particular dig sometime in the future, she's going to hit the jackpot. There, that's me. I've predicted that. So we've got
on Facebook and Keith Smith and Dave Moran.
Right, Dave, hi. Well, everybody, hi to him. Oh, sadly, I don't. Oh, hang on. Sadly, I don't drive, Graham. Well, that's a shame. But it doesn't matter. You know, you don't have to make it. We've got Phil Wills there. Why are my comments being deleted? Well, I'm not sure, Phil, but I certainly ain't deleting your comments, sir. So there you go. I can't multitask, and I certainly can't delete comments off here. So whatever comments you're making, I'm not sure why they're being deleted, but they certainly aren't being deleted at our end. Rob Hunter Collinson is. I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll come back with an answer to that now. Rob Hunter Collinson is hi, Darren. We've also got a Facebook user, hi from North Wales. I'm not sure who that is. That could be. I don't know. Stan's lad is coming up with. I've changed to a different account to comment. Which is your first comment, Phil? Sorry, which is your other comments? Sorry, which was your other account, I should say. Where are you based, Michael? Where are you based, Michael? Don't know.
Martin. Do you mean Martin?
Do you mean Martin, Michael? I don't know. Oh, is it David Dickinson? Possibly. We're getting a lot of comments. We're getting more and more people coming into the live chat tonight. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm missing everybody, but I've got so many comments coming on. Phil Wills, I'm not sure, Phil. I don't know, mate. This is my normal account. Well, you're on here now, so you've got nothing to worry about. Why? I don't know why your comments were deleted. I don't think I can. If it's Phil Wills, I can see your comments quite clearly, so I don't know what's going on there, mate. How do Robert Hunter Collinson? There's somebody from Wales on. I don't know who that is, though. Right. Okay. There might be an explanation for deleted comments. YouTube, Google sometimes remove comments because they think it's bad. It's a glitch. It's a good point, that, actually, because I've seen comments come up as a notification, Jason, on my phone, and I've gone to respond to them, and they've completely gone, and I don't know why. So you know, it's a bit of a strange situation. And yeah, I think you've got to go into YouTube behind the scenes to unlock the comments. It's a bit of a strange one. Let's have a look.
YouTube monitor it because the live.
Yeah, unless I think if you get people swearing on there, which we don't often get, we get one or two idiots coming on and one or two trolls. We had a nasty troll, actually. I'm going to tell you the story about that. Where did you get the bag rucksack for carrying your knocks? If I think Manchap Car M or Cam. If I think you're looking at the ones I use on my YouTube channel, sometimes I show them. We stock them. So if you look on the Unearthed website, you'll see them from time to time. However, like everything, because of the coronavirus and everything else, the cost of these things are going up and up. So we're just going to have to talk to the suppliers about things like the carry bags at the moment. Looking forward to the weekend. Sounds superb as usual. Unearthed doing exactly what it says on the tin. The thing is, we get asked to do a weekender all the time, and we just resist it. So we're going to go for it. We're going to absolutely go for it. The camo version, yeah, we stock them, sir. We stock them. We have them in stock periodically, but they are quite expensive. If you look on the Unearthed website, you'll see them. Evening all from Gaza. I guess that's Gaz. What we've got Phil Wills. I went through saying hello to everyone once already. Sorry. And then he says hi to Mark. Rob on the comments. I reckon Graham should do the latest challenge. I don't think so. We'll just leave that there. There's no way I'm going to be doing any challenge. I can see them all. Will the medium hard. Now then, here's the thing. Dale's saying the medium hard case for the Equinox is excellent, and I have to agree with him. They're a really smart product. Really smart. They're waterproof, they're shatterproof. You can keep everything in them. However, the price of these hard cases now are going up and up. So the supplier emailed me only last week about the price rise of these, and they're going to get to a point where people just don't buy them. And we ain't going to stock things that we lose money on. We've done that in the past. We've had products in stock that we've actually lost money on. It's been more expensive for us to buy in with the VAT and everything and the shipping costs, and we've lost money. Well, it's not about that. We need the roof putting over our heads, so we need to make a little bit of money off these products. So there may come a time if I can't work it through with the supplier, that they come off the website completely, which is a real shame. We've got somebody asking the question about the weekender, only just joined. Just for the information for people that are coming on for the first time, we're going to be doing an Unearthed weekender, an Unearthed organised dig weekend. We don't know what we're going to call it yet, but it'll have no silly name. It certainly won't be a circus, and it won't be full of bell ends. It'll be full of nice people. So the plan is for people to join. You're more than welcome to come along. It'll be in Cumbria sometime in August. If we can fit it in July, I don't think we can, because the grass has got to be short. So the farmer's got to make sure all the fields are cut first. We don't want to be going on fields that are up to your knees in grass. We're going to be doing things like token hunt. We're going to be doing interactive sessions with detectorists so they can get the best out with the machines. We're going to be doing tuition, one tuition if we get chance and we have enough people to help. We're going to be doing raffles to win detectors and prizes. We're going to have light entertainment. We're going to have food. We're going to have drink. There's going to be a pub nearby. There'll be a marquee. There'll be camping. There'll be room for camper vans. What else can I say? What else can I say? It'll be an enjoyable experience. An enjoyable experience. Phil, you keep... Ticket only, yeah. I'm talking about my comments on Phil Wills. Phil, you keep talking about this Phil Wills comments. It's not annoying me, but you keep going back to it. I don't know what you mean, sir. I can see your comments perfectly well. I don't know any other account called Phil Wills. So I don't know whether YouTube have took you off. You've done, I don't know. I can't comment. I don't know anything about it. Steve Wadey, 1+ with Dale. The hard case is excellent. It is. And I think you got in, Steve, you got in quite late with the hard cases, and I think you probably got the last one, because I don't think we're going to be able to sell them. I don't think they're going to be able to sell them. Phil Wills, well, archaeologists we welcome. No, it's not an archaeological weekender, mate. No, detectorist only. However, we probably will have a fines liaison officer there if they can make it. Sounds great. Yeah, more than welcome. Absolutely more than welcome to come on. I'm not going on about it, Graham. I'm replying to other comments, yeah, but it doesn't show that way, Phil. It's coming up. It's coming up on my news feed, and I'm commenting on that because I think you're aiming it at me. So you might have to put the name of the person in who's asking. Any room or always room for a camper? Yeah, your camper van will be perfectly placed, Dave. Which will be good. Sounds like a good plan. Other digs have too many bellends on who are full of themselves. We want to create a community where people all get on together at these digs and enjoy the experience of meeting people, and have a decent crack about detecting and base the whole weekender around metal detecting, which is what people like to do. But we've also got to bear in mind that we do it correctly and above board and everything's spot on. So we're going to have people out there for first aid facilities, and we're going to have to make sure people have got accommodation if they need accommodation on the weekend to stay over, bed and breakfast and things. And we've also got to make sure that people can get to it and access to it's easy enough without disturbing the nearby villages. We've got to make sure we do it correctly.
Dave Moran, always room for his camp.
Yeah, I've seen Dave. I've put his comment up. When is the weekend likely to happen? We're planning on TC detects in August, sir. So August time for that. Dates haven't come through yet, so we're going to have to make sure we get everything sorted out.
Rob's the first aider.
I'm up for helping admin the weekend. Yeah, no, it's going to be not so much all hands on deck, but anybody that can offer assistance and things. We've got quite a few people willing to help, which is good. The weekend sounds great. I'm a bit late on tonight. When are the tickets available? We'll hopefully have the tickets available towards sometime next month, Steve. Once we get the dates organised and we also get the everything in place, because it's a big job to do it. We've got to visit the farm. We've got to make sure the farmers are okay with everything and everything goes according to plan. So we've got 54 watching, folks, which is the best we've had all night, I think, even when the wonderful Melanie was on. Right, so we've got not long until the next edition of the Tetris magazine. Hope everyone is subscribed. It's free. Yeah, no, it's What we are now, the 13th. I'm just looking at the date. 13th of June. We're probably about 10 days, a week to 10 days away from the magazine being launched. So we're hoping beyond all hope that we can get the features crammed in there and the articles crammed in there for people to enjoy around about the end of this month. So we're working tirelessly behind the scenes on the magazine, and it's looking pretty good. And of course, there is a big find, a really interesting and an important discovery in there as well. I'm also a fire marshal at work. There you go. Look at that. We've got people from all walks of life.
John Heaton's asking, is it just for Unearthed customers? And it's not.
No, we're going to open it up, John. We're going to open it up. It's what? Yeah, you can bring people. Yeah, you can bring people from his club. I mean, you know, there's no reason why they shouldn't be purchasing the detectors off Unearthed anyway, but for whatever reason they haven't, still more than welcome to come along. We've got, not sure if you've mentioned it already, sorry, but who will be allowed up for just one day? I think Darren, I think Melanie, me had talked about that, didn't we? People can just turn up for one day. We're going to allow that. Yeah, not everybody has to stay for the full weekend. I've got one here coming through from Facebook, but I'm not sure who that is. I'm on late been detecting ground is as hard as iron. Not sure who it is.
Mark Singleton.
Mark, the ground is as hard as iron. It's absolutely solid. There's been no rain again. We went through that period of no rain for, was it 7 or 8 weeks here in Cumbria? And it was just, you know, we wanted grass to grow for our sheep, and we just couldn't get it. But then it came, and it never stopped for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's gone back to the old dry as a bone again. So it's not good if you're a detectorist in this weather. I'm a tattoo artist, if that helps. There you go. Look at that. You could be doing some of your wonderful tattoos. I guess that they are fantastic. SHG, you've already got a customer. You can do me one, mate. There you go. What are we going on for now? Me too, just back up the first time with his new Apex. Good luck with that. John Eaton's give us the thumbs up. I'm just trying to catch up with some of these messages because I've missed so many messages, and I do apologise. I really do apologise if I have missed anyone's comments. But yeah, so the weekend, and we've also got the Dark Knight Detectorists coming on board with the Unearthed YouTube Team Unearthed. So there'll be a new addition to the team from tomorrow morning, actually, folks. We've also got, and some of you people will be interested in this, we're going to be doing another Unearthed live draw starting sometime this week, possibly starting Tuesday morning, and that's your chance to win a couple of detectors. Melanie's looking at me as if to say, oh heck, but we're going to have to do it. You know, give people a chance to win a detector for £5. Or as little as £5. Buy tokens off the Unearthed website, you get put into a live draw, and if your number comes out, like many people have done in the past, you win the detector. So many people have won brand new, top of the range detectors for £5. I mean, it's all about putting the detectors in the hands of the people that can't necessarily afford big outlays. SGH, if people get an Unearthed logo done, ask Graham if we can get 50% discount. I don't think, do you know what? Best will in the world, I don't think there'll be too many people getting the Unearthed logo as a tattoo. But you never know. You never know. Even I haven't got an Unearthed logo as a tattoo. And Melanie certainly hasn't. I don't think Melanie, well, I know Melanie hasn't got any. So you're getting people wanting tattoos. There you go. So 3 things actually on the announcement side of things. The Unearthed organised weekend there for people to attend if they wish and they want to come along. We won't be having 500 or 600 people either. And that's the other thing I've got to say about these digs. It won't be masses and masses of people. We don't know the numbers yet, but it certainly won't be up to anywhere near those levels. Simple tip for dry land detecting on the wet ground. Simple tip for dry land detect on the wet ground that has dried up. Good one, Bill. Good one. Well done, Bill. I will be too busy digging. Yeah, well, you could be. You could be doing the business. We've got TC. I like the new team. Is there a web page for them on the Unearthed site? No, if you go onto the TC, if you go onto the Unearthed YouTube channel, which some of you are on now, I think, and you look at the bottom, you'll see the whole list of the team on there. But we may put a section on the website in the near future. There you go. And it's all about building the people's channels and helping support them and growing the channels and just keeping it real, because people, I think there's a lot of people out there like to watch real life detecting. If you go, if SG goes, I'll have the Unearthed logo on. Oh, Rob, what you letting yourself in for, mate? They're all on about it. An Unearthed tattoo would be extreme dedication. Absolutely would, wouldn't it? Even I haven't got one. And you know what? I don't think I'd get one. What have we got going on now? We've got loads of stuff coming up, haven't we? Me neither, Mel. Maybe we should pop our tattoo cherry together. No. Lisa's. I thought you had tattoos, Lisa. There you go. I'm sure I've seen a skull and crossbones on Lisa. I'm sure Lisa had. I'm just going to go back to that. I'm sure Lisa's got skull and crossbones on her neck. Neck? Yeah. I'm only getting her back for winding me up before. It ain't going to work, I don't think. The Dead Night Detectives, all Unearthed team members have to have one. TCR, thanks. Website is a good idea too. Absolutely is, yes. John French, lovely man. One of the, actually, I'm going to talk about John very briefly. I know he'll probably give me a swift kick in the you-know-where when I meet him next. But John, if any of you remember, which I'm sure you do, if you remember the ITV pilot last year when we were all detecting with Henry Cole's group, producers and film guys or whatever the name is. Well, John was the one who found the short cross hammered, the half cut. So he's quite famous, is John. He's been on telly detecting. No, it was his song that he sang. And he sang a song which was Let's Twist Again. Which, anyway, there you go. No, Beezy, I'm too chicken. What we've got going? We've got loads of comments coming up. I'm sat here watching and building a frequency counter kit. Give us some more information on that, Michael, if you get a chance. I don't know what that is. A lot of Bronze Age stuff is found in wetland. No, it is, Bill, actually. Yeah. There's been some wet depressions which may have been old dried up ponds and things. People do find Bronze Age items in there. G won't even get a sticker. No way he'll get a tattoo. I've got some plans, young man. I've got some plans. You've gone back to Dale Scissor Gowan rather than Scissor 11. So there he is on that picture. Let's have a look. Do you think there'll be any more programs after the pilot? We're hoping so, John. We've got high hopes for it, sir. Yes. I can't say 100%, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it. Lisa's laughing at that. Very funny. I knew she would. And John, of course, is telling me to stay steady. And David Dickinson is back on, and he's saying votive. Absolutely votive. Yeah. Bronze Age people were big votive offerers, weren't they? Like the Celts were, and I guess the Romans as well. So yeah, you can find, in some of these wet. I always remember actually a wet patch on a particular field that we never really bothered detecting, and we decided to go over it in desperation one day, and we started finding small votive offerings in this rather wet, boggy area of the fields. We always took to the high ground, of course, because that's where the majority of the finds were. However, when they dried up, we started venturing out onto the lower areas of the field, which must have been underwater at some point. We think it was a dried up riverbed, and of course we started finding Celtic and early Roman offerings. There you go, which was rather interesting. A frequency counter tells you the frequency of RF transmitters. That sounds extremely interesting, Michael. Probably far too much for me to get my head around, though. He says nearly choking, so I'm going to have a drink. No, I'm just reading some of the comments. I bet that hurts HC, Michael. So Stan's lad is on, and he's having a bit of interaction with Mike about that. Surface find. Are you talking about eyes only? History Unearthed, Darren. Do you mean eyes only, sir? Or are you talking, right just under the surface find with a detector? You should get your eagle out tonight. No. Not tonight, Mel walks. So a bit of banter going off. Yes, eyes only. Well, I'll tell you a story about eyes only, if you don't mind. I was detecting in some land at Cumbria many moons ago, which was pasture fields. And it was full of Georgian and Victorian bits and pieces, but nothing older. But we still had a good time. Saturday afternoon, weather was hit and miss like it always is in Cumbria, and we started finding bits and pieces on this banking, on this pasture field. And I always remember it. I got a Georgian halfpenny, and it was down fairly deep. And as I dug it out, I was using a Fisher 1266X at the time. And as I dug it out, gently removed the plug, and I got in there with my little digging implement at the time. And I got the Georgian halfpenny, and I looked at it for a little bit. It was pretty worn out, and I stuck it in my finds bag. And as I was scraping the soil gently back in the hole to refill, I found a pristine, absolutely mint condition, actually, flint arrowhead, Neolithic. I couldn't believe it. So that's been my best, pretty much my best eyes only find, I think. I found Roman brooches and Roman nail cleaners and Roman coins and hammered coins on the surface, but I think the arrowhead was pretty much, as far as I can remember, is pretty much up there with the best. There you go. We've got another comment coming through from the Dark Knight. I found a penny down deeper than the length of my pulse knife pointer. It just shows you. You see, it's some of these coins and artifacts can pretty much sink away pretty deep, can't they? So an awesome find there, Michael saying. Thank you very much. I think it's and a bit of a sort of a shocked face there from Darren. But yeah, so yeah, you'd be surprised what people can find eyes only. I mean, I always remember a guy telling me about a story years and years ago again, when he was detecting on some land near Newark. I think it was Newark or Nottingham, Newark, that area. And he found, as he was walking, not detecting, this was walking, field walking, he found a scattered hoard of Roman coins. There you go. So you don't always need a detector to find good stuff, but it helps. John French has come back in. Spring near one of my Roman sites keep giving up loads of Roman coins. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? The thing is there, you get a little bit frustrated sometimes with these sites because if they throw up a whole host of Roman bronze coins and they're pretty much worn out things, eventually they all sort of look the same, and you expect everyone to be the same, and you don't really find many artifacts, and you start wishing and hoping that you'll find an artifact or two, and seldomly it comes up. If you're lucky enough, it does. But yeah, we've got them, John. We've got them ourselves. We've got where we at? Newark. I was at RAF Swinderby, in 75. There you go. There you go. That's going back a few years, Mike. He says take another drink of water, and the reason is I'm drying up because I had a black garlic stir fry for tea. No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I had a stir fry, which was a korma, and either one dries me out. We've got history unearthed. He's saying, lol. Too many. Graham. Yeah, too many years ago. Yeah. Well, it's just, it's only time, isn't it? It's only time. So we've got Liam. Is it Liam? Good evening, Liam. So we've got Percy saying good evening to Liam there. And I'm missing quite a few. Comments, so I've got to go back up. We're on to 50. No, we're not. We're on to 48, 47, 47 people watching. Give us a like on the old Unearthed. Give us a thumbs up on Facebook and YouTube if you get a chance. It just keeps things going, ticking over live. We've got all right, Percy, and we've got Percy again. Robert Hunter Collinson. I'm just trying to catch up with all these comments. I was finding sod all, but on the way to get drinks from Van, Dad picked up a gold seal ring. The design arms belong to the owner of the field from 1560 to 1580. That's a fantastic find and a fantastic piece of history, Stans lad. Just shows you, doesn't it? I bet you couldn't believe it. And what a moment, in your dad's detecting career. Absolutely fantastic. And people are saying, nice Stans lad. And there's people now saying hi, Robert, which is nice. And we've got History Revisited saying Robbo. We've got another one coming in. Where are we at? So, how did you get on today, Rob? I think Rob's still on there. Yes, he is. Yeah, so that's good. Good if you finding gold. It's just, I mean, gold comes up at the most can come up in the most unusual places, and there's so many people out there still haven't found any gold. And I feel sorry for them because you've got to stick in and really sort of hit detecting hard to reap the rewards, especially nowadays. But everybody, eventually, if everything comes to he who waits. So yeah, just to recap, folks. Unearthed Weekender, and I've just turned my printer on by mistake, so let me knock it off by my arm. The Unearthed Weekender will be in August, folks. So anybody new coming on and doesn't know enough about it, I'll talk about it briefly. Unearthed Weekender will be in Cumbria in August. You're more than welcome to attend. There'll be a lot going on. You've got a detecting experience, you've got tuition, you've got raffles going on to win prizes, you've got token hunts, you've got quite a lot of stalls going on, you've got refreshments as well. We're hoping we can split it between a couple of farms to give people a better detecting experience, because the farm that we're actually doing the weekender on has been detected on before by the Unearthed team. That's not to say there's not still stuff out there, but we like to mix it in a bit. And give people a better experience. So sorry to butt in again. No, listen, Michael, you can butt in anytime you want, sir. Sorry to butt in again, but it's really strange how many really nice finds are found on the way back to cars. It's right. We've found, the thing is with that, right? Here's my theory on it, Michael. If it's later on in the day, say tea time, and you're going back to the car and you find a hammered or a Roman or whatever, I wonder if it's because people are tired from detecting a full day and they're going slower and they're plodding around, they're not rushing around, so they're detecting slowing down because they're tired, and they start finding stuff. I wonder if that's the reason. Have we got some more funny stories coming up? Yes, Deb, the theme on the Unearthed YouTube channel of the detecting stories will continue. We've got some, we've got a lot still left in the old memory banks. I mean, I don't do any preparation either. I don't write anything down. It just comes straight out. I can actually be sitting there one day and do it on the same day and just don't think about the topic at all. It just comes out. What we got coming up now? I got left sod all in a will. Still looking for it. New comments coming up all the time. I've got to click the button. That's better. I've just clicked a button. It's released about 20 comments. It must have all been backed up. A couple of Vicky's and George's, not brilliant, but hey, I still enjoyed it, pal. SHG, not my best find, but favourite is a 1914 half crown in mint condition. Love that coin. Start of the World War One, and never found gold. You will do one day. You'll certainly hit gold at some point. To SHG. Not sure what that stands for. Maybe your initials. SHG, I would love to find a half crown and also my favourite sixpence. I'm sure you will. Let me see. I agree, Graham. When starting off club digs, you'll see a lot of people rushing off to get ahead of the crowd. Yeah, usually when you see on a rally, some of these rallies, that they all line up, don't they, in a big line, and then somebody blows a whistle or a trumpet or a sounder or whatever, whatever the class does. I can't remember the bloody name of them now. Them big horns. Melanie will pull me up in a minute about it and tell me exactly what it is. And they sound it off, and everybody goes like mad. And I always find the people that wait around at the side and just start messing about with the detector, or they're having a bit of a crack, they usually find the stuff behind the people rushing off, which is a bit embarrassing. So we've got BC Treasure Trails. Hello all. Hello, sir. Welcome. I actually love your profile picture. It's smart. Where we are. HG Stu Hood Games YouTube channel. Right, that's what it stands for. There you go. Where are you disappearing to, Mel? All right, okay. No silver with a notch yet, but I'm confident once the fields get harvested. Oh, absolutely. You live in a good area, Jason. You've got a cracking machine. You'll definitely find stuff. Klaxon. There you are, Dave. A klaxon. That's it. It's one of them words that you don't use often, and if you don't use it often, in my head, I pretty much forget about it. So it's a klaxon. We've got hello, Jason DK. So people Dark Knight. Hi, Jason BC. And we've got Percy's getting a word. BC Treasure Trails. Hello, Percy. So I guess you guys know each other, which is fine. That's fantastic. We love a bit of networking on this this channel. 44 people watching. Give us a like. Even if you want to give us a thumbs down, folks, you can give us a thumbs down. It all adds to the pot and all adds to the experience, and YouTube see that as a positive action. And guess what? For the third week on the run, the back scratch is out. Got it. The adjustable back scratch. Look at that. We've actually had people messaging me about these back scratches, where I got it from. I haven't a clue. Melanie bought me it once.
So fed up of scratching your back.
Because she got fed up of scratching me back. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. There you are. Hi, BC. Hi, everyone. Hope so. We've got She Digs It. Happy swinging. Hi, everyone. Hope you are well. Nice to see you on here. And we've got lots of people actually saying hi to everybody else, which is good, which is fantastic. We've got Best Find going back to the car was a medieval matrix stamp. There you go, Don. And we've got Don there from Scotland in his fine uniform. And he's a hell of a nice fellow, he's Don. And I'm pretty sure he is going to be coming on the weekend. I'm sure he will. We've got hello, She Digs It. Happy swinging from BC Treasure Trails, which is cool. Where we at? We've got 4 thumbs downs. What? Why? Well, the thing is, you can't expect everybody to give us a thumbs up. So if 1 or 2 people out there are a little bit disgruntled with Unearthed for whatever reason, you're always going to get a thumbs down. But what they forget is each thumbs down adds to the enrichment of the YouTube channel. So it actually boosts up the interaction. So, I don't mind. I don't mind. And you, of course, you get jealousy from other outlets and stuff and people that are not really involved for what we do. So they're going to give us a thumbs down. As long as we get more thumbs up than thumbs down, Darren, I pretty much don't care about it. We've got just think the 4 thumbs down so far. At least you're living rent free in their head. Absolutely, Kev. Absolutely. Just a thought, maybe the cars are parked on the good stuff and they move away. That's interesting, that actually, because we went on a rally in the 1990s, early 1990s in Newbury. I think they were actually called the Newbury Rallies. And they had a car park, which was a huge field. And people on the first day, which was the Friday when everybody arrived, could actually detect around the cars if they wished. But of course, you can imagine you were getting a lot of signals closer to the cars that you got to with your own detectors in them days. Your detectors were sounding off all over the place. So people were going in between the cars, detecting when they were all crammed in. That's how keen they were to detect. And one of the guys that we went with, who sadly passed away now, Sean, one of my best friends, actually, 3 of us went down on that rally. And we were detecting because we were really keen in them days. We wouldn't do it now. But in them days, we were really keen to detect. And we started off on the Friday afternoon around the cars in the car park, and he found a Celtic silver unit of Tascavanius. VER type Celtic unit. What a wonderful coin that was, with a little horse on the back. And that was probably the best find I seen all weekend, because on the fields, not a great deal came up. There you go. So that was the car park. Don is saying he'll definitely be here. Rob Quince. Hi, Rob. Hope you're well, sir. Evening to you too. And we've got Barford 4 times, probably. I think he's got a poster of me on his bedroom wall, John. I'm sure he has. He's got a thing for me. Barford. So what we're talking about today, we're talking about the Unearthed organised dig weekend are coming up soon in August, and we're also talking about the new addition to the Unearthed YouTube team. Jason from Dark Knight Detectorist, or the Dark Knight Detectorist. So yeah, what else have we got? We've got I've got all sorts going on. I'm missing some comments, folks, so I do apologise. 43 watching, mainly from Unearthed YouTube channel, but we've got quite a few coming through from the Facebook now as well, which is good. Where we at? That's better. She Digs It, happy swinging. And the Dark Knight detectorist, I should say, is good. But the thumbs up twice and a smiley face, and we've got a congratulations coming in, which is good. So yeah, there we go. A bit of info, a bit of talk about detecting, more information nearer the time about the Unearthed Organised Dig Weekender, which will be fun for a lot of people, I think. I've got a sneaky feeling there'll be a lot of people interested in that. And we've got our Scottish friend from Stirling, John G. Branner. I've never asked him what the G stands for. I was even
gorgeous. He tells me
gorgeous, right?
It's not though.
Right.
George.
It's George. No, you give his name away, Mel.
He tells me it's gorgeous, but it's not. It's
right. Okay.
So
Nice fellow, John.
I asked Anne.
Did you? You've been nosy, were you?
Yeah.
Thank you. She Digs It. Dark Knight Detectorist. I'm just going to put some of the comments. Congratulations, Jason Powell. Just need Kev on there now. We've got hi, Ross. We've got lots of comments coming up. What's happening is that the comments seem to be backing up, and then all of a sudden I'll press a button at the bottom of the screen, and about 20 come up at once. Correct, it's gorgeous. There you go. That's what the G stands for. John's a good detectorist. He finds lots of nice things up in Scotland, and he does some border raiding and comes over the border and detects here in Cumbria sometimes, and even further afield, and still finds some nice things. So there you go. Looking forward to seeing John again in the near future on one of our digs. I'm sure he'll come on board and find some nice bits and pieces like he did way back in 2000. Was it 15, 16 when we had one of our first digs? What we've got. We'll have to see what my dates are going for. Shuffle my diary around. My clients, absolutely, yeah. You got to keep your clients in check, especially with these difficult times with the coming out of COVID and coming out of the lockdowns and things. People need to start building the businesses back up. So yeah, you've got to base your customers around your diary. Or you diary around your customers. You've got to think of your business first, and especially being a tattooist, it takes some time to do some of these tattoos as well, doesn't it? So,
think of the new app.
Not going to mention it. No,
just asked.
No, don't know anything about it. Don't want to know about it. Evening, Mel. John Branner with a kiss. Even he's such a charmer. 42 watching. Let me just have a quick scan. 10 from the 32 from YouTube. 10 now from the Unearthed group page. Hey Stan, Mel saying evening. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. Thank you. She Digs It from the Dark Knight himself, who I'll be adding to the Unearthed homepage with his YouTube channel link. So if you haven't already subscribed to the Dark Knight Detectorist, Jason, do so. Keeps it real, keeps it straightforward.
YouTube as a field as well for people to meet him on. And
we may give the YouTube guys, if they attend the Team Unearthed YouTube guys, a field that they can go. People can go and meet and
like an afternoon or what.
An afternoon, yeah, you can do that, yeah. 6 hours today doing flowers and a bee. There you go. Absolutely. I mean, you've got to be good at how to do them. I mean, I had my boys' names on my arms, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that. And there's another one there, look. And they had to get redone because the first guy who did it, I think he was drunk. It was a friend from school that set up a tattooist shop here, about 5 minutes away. And about 10, longer than 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I went to get some tattoos done. I wanted my boys' names on my arms. And he did them, and I had to go to another tattooist a little bit later on for him to redo them because he did such a bad job. Slightly off topic. Have you ever tried Archie UK? It shows fines, etc., from around your postcode or whatever you want. Yeah, I think it's helpful. Yeah, I use it from time to time, Steve. I use it from time to time. Yeah, I do. So it's worth it. If you're going to get something out of it, do it. If not, so post edit on Instagram as Stu Hood. A little plug for your Instagram there, Stu. I'll find you and I will add you when I get chance. There you go. I don't do enough on Instagram. We had thousands of followers on there initially, and they sort of dropped off the radar a bit because I didn't post many stuff up. Sorry, got to go, Graham. My daughter is over for the first time in 4 weeks, and I've got to be slightly ignored. No, you do it, mate. You do it, Jason. You've got to. Your family always comes first, sir. So I'll catch up with you very soon, my friend. Tomorrow, indeed. Heritage Gateway is better than free. Yeah, that's a good bit of information, actually, Dave. Yeah, actually, I use that sometimes as well. So Steve Wade, who was on earlier about Archie UK, have a go at the Heritage Gateway. It's better and it's free. There you go. What we've got going on here now? Lots of chat coming up. Heritage Gateway is better and free. We've said that and keep clicking on it, but it's not working. Will the dig be limited entry? We're going to keep it. We're not going to go for 400 or 500 people, Rob. We want to keep it real and give people sort of a chance to spread out a little bit. But there'll be plenty of. It'll be ticket only. Yeah.
And it'll be a wristband on the day.
Wristband on the day. There you go.
If you don't have your wristband, you don't get in.
If you don't have a wristband, you don't get in. Mel said she's bossy. Steve Wade, I've tried it, but I found the information for free on other sites and online maps. And we've got Steve Wade coming back with cheers, Dave, for that information, which is good. And also, Stan's lad, my FLO said to use Heritage Gateway. So there you go. Even better. So try it. Try Googling Heritage Gateway. We're down to 41 people, folks. I know it's on a Sunday night. We're about 8:15. We've pretty much gone between 35 and 55 people tonight, which is good. Which is always encouraging. We've got cheers. Listen, Rob, you want to come? You're more than welcome, sir. Absolutely more than welcome to come along. But more information near the time, of course. So yeah, there you go. We're getting there. We're getting there with it. More information soon. Probably get a bit more information next week or the next couple of weeks. I don't think we'll be doing a Unearthed live stream that Sunday night because I'll be too tired. But we can always do it the week after or the week before. Yeah, we might do a live stream from the field. Yeah, why not? We could do that. What have we got coming up here? Yeah, there's a bit of a block coming up again, folks, but there's more messages coming through every now and then. You just come through about 20 of them. Hi, guys and girls, from a Facebook user. I'm not sure who it is, but hi. Hi back to you, sir or lady. Whoever it is. Mel's not doing a job.
Mel's typing.
Mel's typing. Okay, cheers. Yeah, good information there from Rob's asking about the organised dig. Never done a group dig, so it would be great. Do you know what? It's not for everybody, Rob. Some people like to go detecting on their own, but for the experience for everybody, they take some beating. I quite like meeting the people. Hi, guys and girls. Again, I don't know. We've put that up twice now. It keeps on coming up. How long a drive?
Sean, it was Sean. Hi, guys.
Is it Sean Smith?
Yeah.
Hi, Sean. Legend. It's Sean from sunny Brighton. Yes, he's a hell of a nice fella.
Brandon reckons he'll do the video.
How long a drive for me, Graham? Also, Liddy doesn't come. Will I be the only girl camping, Mel? I'll be scarred for life. No. There'll be plenty of ladies there, Lisa, as well. So you won't be on your own female-wise, which is good.
Luke Radcliffe will probably come.
There'll be a few people, good few people camping. It won't be a male fest in any shape or form. There'll be plenty of female detectorists there. For you, I would say about a 5.5 hour to 6 hour journey, Lisa, unfortunately. But I mean, it's a fair. The problem is with Norfolk and East Anglia now, there's that many speed cameras. Years ago, we used to bomb it down, could do it in 4.5 hours, but you can't do it anymore because they've got that many speed cameras in place. Is it on the A17 or A47, if I remember? Anyway, there's lots of speed cameras that just slow the journey completely down, which is okay. It's saving people's lives and it's There's some treacherous roads down there, but it's overkill. Boom, boom, boom. It's Sean, sunny, bright and evening, folks. He's a nice fella. As I said earlier, good to see you, Sean. Will you have the hat too, Mel, and the raincoat? Michael's asking.
Yes, I will.
Yes, you will.
Yes. I fancy myself as Kay Burley.
She fancies herself as Kay Burley, apparently. The least we say about that, better. Yep, I'll be there, Deb Johnson. So Deb Johnson will be there, Lisa. So there's one lady that will be attending on the weekend, which is fantastic. That's fine. I usually do 16 hours to France, 16 hours. And you're even down south, which is nearer to France. Good God, that's a hell of a journey. What part of France is that? That's fairly going some, isn't it? Thanks, Deborah from Lisa. So there you go. John's laughing because
he's going to do the video.
He's going to do the video, folks.
Creeping
Jesus himself, who sneaks up on people just as they're digging hammered coins out the ground, like he did on one dig. I don't know where he's gone, Rob. Actually, I'm getting that many comments. I'm probably missing Dale's comments. Dale, are you coming up for the weekender? I'm hoping he is. Yes. I'm pretty sure he'll be there, Rob, or maybe one of the days. I mean, actually, talking about Dale, who's East Anglia, he's in Suffolk. Actually, he's not in Norfolk. He's in Suffolk. He's come up to Cumbria as far as Adrian's Wall country to come on some of our digs. That just the one day digs, just for the Sunday. So that's dedication for you. He's a damn sight younger than me. So Anthony Loughran, just watching now. Sorry I'm late. No, it's lovely to see you, Anthony. You're a lovely man. Been a follower and supporter of Unearthed for a long time, which is really heartwarming. So you're not late, don't worry.
Morris is just
near Bergerac. Right, that's a long way. That's a long way. Yeah. How do you find the French people, Lisa? Do you think they're rude to the English, or are they the British, or are they quite nice people? Rob Quince is back on. I'm Norfolk, and would be great to meet everybody and never stop learning. Absolutely. We never stop learning, Rob. We've got Colin Hawkins nearly passed out when I appeared. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, give him a kick up the backside, didn't it? It was too busy messing about with that CTX, John. Finding gold medieval rings, if I remember, as well. William Morris, hi everyone. Sorry, just joined. No, listen, mate, you don't have to be sorry. These live streams go on for an hour or two anyway, so you don't have to worry too much. Lovely to see you, William. History Unearthed, 2 hours, 12 minutes drive for me, not too bad. Spent more time in traffic getting home from work before now. Well, that's it, isn't it? You see, nowhere, you can't go anywhere fast now because there's that many cars on the road, isn't there? Unless you set off at 2 o'clock in the morning when there's nobody around. Where are we going here now? We've got so many comments coming through, which is good.
I'm going to bring Dale a happy meal.
I'll be there definitely. If he comes, I'll bring him a happy meal. There you go. Is he coming for the sausage? Dale is East Anglia, folks, and he's got a passion for Cumberland sausage. Obviously, Cumberland sausage.
In the rings. He likes it in the rings. He likes a Cumberland ring.
I'm moving on from that. I'm moving on from
ring
that.
Of sausage.
He likes it. He likes a ring of sausage. Melanie said.
A coil, like a good curl.
Something just doesn't sound right. Anyway, I mean, Dale is coming for the Cumbrian sausage. He loves it. He does. He's and there'll be Cumberland sausage. There'll be Cumberland sausage served on the weekend. There you go. 2-hour jaunt for John across the border. We've got a Facebook user coming in. I don't know who it is. I'm going to cycle up. Where we at? 2 hours exactly for Steve. Yeah. That's not bad. 2 hours isn't bad. Mel's. You've got Robert laughing, Mel. So obviously you found your Cumberland ring or sausage ring or whatever you were talking about, rings and sausages. Funny. But Dale has gone completely off the radar. after mentioning about the...
Fell asleep dreaming of sausages.
He fell asleep dreaming of sausages, apparently. There you go. But all jokes aside, Cumberland sausage are one of the best tasting sausages on the planet. So, you know, on the weekend, we'll have some frying up, I guess. Well, definitely will. We've got Bill Blake. Come on. Good evening, all. I'm really pleased to be a new detectorist and looking forward to learning about this fantastic hobby with expert advice from all you guys. Thank you. No, wonderful, Bill. That's good to hear from you, sir. I hope you're doing well and hope you've had a good weekend. We've got a lot. What area then? Cumbria, Deb. Up towards the north of Cumbria, we're going to be doing the dig. So pretty much where you've been on, pretty much near to where you've come on our previous digs. Not exactly the same farms, but
she hasn't been to them.
Yeah, she hasn't been. You haven't been to the no, that's true, but not too far. Not too far. We've got SHG coming from Grimsby in Lincolnshire, not long. No, I detect in Lincolnshire a lot, and it takes me about 3.5 hours to get there from here. John saying we all like sausages here in Cumbria. We all like sausages here in Suffolk. I'm sure my eyes are going because for some bizarre reason I had Cumbria in my head. Welcome, Bill from Lisa. We've got some. Where are you all then? John, gorgeous. Sounds like the same distance as me. But remember, John Branner's north of the border, whereas you're south of the border, Darren. But yeah, it takes John 2 hours to get to Cumbria digs. John French, we've got a message for you, John French, with a smiley face and a picture of a hot dog from Lisa. I love Cumberland sausage too. Who remembers pork dripping though? Yummy. Brought some on a well-known online site. I don't know if any of you people used to get crackling. So when we were kids, my mother and father used to cut off the bacon rind and fry it up, and it used to go like hard crackling and feed it to us kids. We loved it. Does anybody still do that?
Next time I bought you an advent calendar with pot crackling, you would have done great.
Yeah, Mel bought me an advent calendar for Christmas once, which we opened up every one of the little boxes, and it was a pack of pork scratchings in, all different flavours. Salt and pepper, ready salted, mustard flavour, you name it. There you go. It was all right.
No, it wasn't. You were dead ungrateful for it. You stopped at number 8.
I wasn't ungrateful because I'm not an ungrateful person, Mel, but it was better than the one you got me last year. So there you go. 2 hours down from Stirling, but we won't talk about that one because it's off topic. 2 hours from Stirling to the dig. Oh, I love pork crackling. Yeah, it's still. I'm sure people still. I'm pretty much sure they all like sausage down here in Brighton. Moving on. Yes, beautiful, Graham. Yeah, it's nice. Cut the bacon rind off, fry it up. Where we at? Thank you, Lisa from Bill Blake. Steve Wadey, History Unearthed. You could be near me if you're 2 hours south. I think you pretty much are, Steve, in the same area as History Unearthed, Darren. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Kev says he's like chewing your toenails, and he's probably right with some of the pork scratchings out there that these pubs serve. You're getting Melanie Unearthed. You're getting a makeup one this year. And that means an advent calendar. I'm getting a makeup advent calendar. No, I don't think so, somehow. You're getting a makeup one this year. I've just had that. I'm pressing the wrong ones. What are your thoughts on haggis? Do you know what, Don? I've only ever tried it once and I quite enjoyed it, but it was a long, long time ago. Where are we at there? That's fine then. Can we have a hog roast stand? We're going to have, believe me, we're going to have some pretty damn good food on show that weekend. Yeah. I've actually found a sausage with my detector. It was a toy. It was a dog's toy, and the machine picked up the squeaky bit. Honestly, buried in a field. There you go, John. So it's not all gold and silver in Suffolk. You're actually getting dog toy sausages as well. It doesn't get any better than that. Did you not find, John, a rather scary-looking alien creature once in the field, eyes only, like a kid's toy? It looked like it was a bit worn and weathered. Did it look like an alien? Or am I dreaming? Steve Wadey, I'm just over the Welsh border from Chester. So there you go. So whether that's near off, I think you're not too far actually, Darren from Steve. Not giving any details away too much, but I'm pretty sure you're quite close to each other. And you know, you never know. You might be at a car share. You might be at a car share. I guess there's about 4 or 5 comments coming through. We're up to 43 viewers this evening, 8:30. So we're not doing too bad time-wise. Everybody's got another busy week ahead. Where we are. John's coming through now. For some reason, the comments are coming through, but I'm clicking them and they're taking a bit of time, so there must be a little bit of lag. John loves haggis. I'm not. What do they do different? Talk me through haggis again. What's actually the main ingredient, John? And do people mix and match?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that haggis from different areas of Scotland tastes different to other parts.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's it grown at?
Well, John will answer it. Alien, correct. There you go. I did remember an alien being found. So it must have been like a Roswell crash, John. And you found I find some funny things from Saxon gold to aliens. You could do a book on your exploits out in the field, from Saxon gold, Celtic gold, Saxon gold, aliens, and toy dog sausages. There you go. Legend himself, John. We've got
John might have said about what haggis is.
offal we've got coming through from Percy. Offal and barley delicious. There you go. Yeah. That's it. Yes, but I'm sure it does. I'm sure they vary the recipe in different parts of Scotland. But then again, I may be wrong. I used to hate Sundays because it means work tomorrow, but this live chat makes me look forward to Sunday evening. Do you know what? There's nothing worse, Darren, than having that Sunday night feeling when you got that. It's like when you used to go to school and you used to have the summer holidays off, and then you used to have to go back to school in September, and that Sunday night before, you used to be lying in bed thinking, and you never got to sleep properly, did you? Did anybody else suffer from that, or is it just me? I used to hate going back to school on a Sunday night. I used to feel it. The Sunday night blues, we used to call it. And you know, people still get it now, even go to work, don't they? I'm not very keen on haggis, legs, especially the back ones, without 2 laughing faces from Anthony Loughran. Do apologise for yawning, folks. I've had a busy day with sheep. Don't forget the bomb. Yeah, John did find a bomb as well. Yeah, he's got a rather nice story about that. What we may, do you know what? We could do a feature on that, John, for the Unearthed, the Detectorist magazine at some point, because that will tell a heck of a story. Bill Blake, thank you, Melanie. I think you must have welcomed Bill, did you? A bit earlier on, and we're just catching up on some of the messages, so I do apologise. I used to hate school any day of the week. Yeah, me too, pretty much. We were let down by education in the 80s, I have to say, because sometimes our teachers never even turned up, so they left it to our own. We were left to our own devices for mornings and afternoons. So you can imagine the mischief that we got up to. There you go. Well, I mean, you know, you're kids at the end of the day, full of energy in life, aren't you? If the teacher doesn't turn up for a particular lesson, what are you going to do? You're not going to just sit there with your pencil. It was strikes. We used to just walk out and go fishing or swimming, because our school was right on the beachfront. So we used to strip off in our school uniform and swim in our undies, swim around in the tide. And then when we had enough of that, we used to come back, throw the undies, the wet undies, because you can't wear them again, or bury them in the rocks and go commando back to the school for the afternoon session. So there were so many of us that went back to school commando because we've been swimming in our undies in the morning if the tide was in. Well, it doesn't matter if the tide was out. We just put our school uniforms on the beach, on the rocks, and our shoes, socks, and just go swimming in our undies. So there you go. A bit of a weird, hey, you know, we can talk about anything. Some different seasoning, but mainly offal and oatmeal. Yeah, I thought so, because some do taste different to others, John. Unearthed and bomb don't really click with me. No, absolutely. And John's got a cracking story about that. It really has. SGH, the cane and the belt. Yeah, we used to get the cane right across the back of right across the backside of the hand. What we've got, John clipping sheep Tuesday. We clipped our sheep last Monday, John, and we're now keeping the fly strike away, and we're keeping the nails clean on the feet. We're clipping the toe, we're clipping the feet. We're purple spraying them. We've got one of the lambs with joint ill, so we're having to deal with that with antibiotics and things. So today we've had sheep disappearing in hedgerows and trying to escape. It's been pretty full on this morning, actually. Pretty full on today with sheep. I'll write that up for you. Nice to hear from everyone. Good crowd. Absolutely good people on here, John. Yeah, absolutely good people. Been to the beach all week, paddle boarding has been glorious. Well, you've got to make the most of it. We're stuck in winter. Winter comes and we're stuck inside all the time. We can't do these things. So I'm going to do a lot of fishing these next few weeks until detecting starts next month. Mel's yawning in the background, folks. If you heard that, that was Mel yawning, because she usually goes to bed around about 8 o'clock. So she's 35 minutes late. I have learned more about history taking up detecting than all the years and months at school. Absolutely. When we were at school, William, we never were interested in history because I think they taught rather mundane and boring subjects, didn't they? But as soon as you start detecting, your history and your imagination comes alive. William Morris. Yes, me too. My lessons were lacking interest. Yeah, absolutely. We got let down a little bit by our education, I think. I think if you go into schools now, the teachers are much more creative and interactive with the children than they were with us. Our teachers came into school seeing us as the enemy because it was like a war. There you go. We were always getting bollocked and always getting rollocked and always getting told off. And we were always getting detention. We were always getting lines, but we weren't angels.
We went to the same school and I wasn't.
And we went to the same school and Melanie reckons she wasn't. Haggis taste of fowl. I don't know who that is, but it's a very interesting joke. I don't know who it is. I never liked history at school. Who? Sean. No, a lot of people didn't like history at school. I just didn't make school fun. I used to hate tech drawing at school. Hated it. And maths, or just mathematics. I just hated it. I could never get my head around it properly. Percentages and pie charts and logarithms or whatever it was called. It just hated it. Hated it. When you actually get hold of history in your hand, that's when it opens your eyes and gets attention. It does. Absolutely does. It's a great leveler is detecting it. It can make so much difference to your knowledge. Detecting's changed it. A lot of people are saying the same thing about detecting. So there you go. So just a bit of a recap, folks, because we're going to shut it off at 9 o'clock. We're on 8:37, so we've got just over 20 minutes left. What we've got going on. I had the cane so many times. One day I grabbed the cane and snapped it in front of the whole class. There you go. You just had enough. You broke. The cane broke you, Michael. Or you broke the cane. But, you know, did it do us any harm, discipline, in them days? There you are. Did discipline do us any harm or not? And do you think people in today's world lack a bit of discipline? It's a debate, isn't it? It's a debate. Maybe not for here, but it's a debate. Lots of people say no. Lots of people will say yes. We're up to 41 viewers, folks. Give us a like if you wish. Much appreciated if you can. No, it's character building. Absolutely. Going back in the 70s when we were kids growing up, 70s and 80s, we were scared of the police. We were scared of the school teachers. We were scared of anybody that was an adult. Nowadays, the kids, or a lot of kids, give the adults and police a lot of grief and lip. You know. Or else I'll ring the child line. You know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if the world's gone a bit crazy or not. I went to school in the 70s. I left at 15 and the headmaster said he would miss caning me. There you go, Rob. You must have been a delinquent like us. But, you know, we had some good times as well. We did. And we met a lot of nice people, a lot of friends. No, these days they need a baseball bat rather than a cane. No, there's a lot. Do you know, there's a lot of unruly people out there, isn't there? But there's also, you know, let's not beat the youth up. There's a lot of good people out there still, but, you know, there's a lot of little feral scroats, isn't there? My brother was so naughty, they made me a prefect. There you go. Where we at? Water power. I was scared of Gripper Jenkins. He took my dinner money. Wasn't Grange Hill? Wasn't there a Jenkins in Grange Hill? Steve. What are we on here? They would bring it back. Teachers respect and discipline. You know what? Do you know what as well? So many teachers got grief off the parents for disciplining their kids at school. So the kid would be naughty, climbing on the tables or whatever he'd be doing, or what, fighting in the playground. I don't know. The teachers would give him a rollick and a clip round the ear or whatever it was. And then the kid would go home at night and say, "Oh, the teacher bollocked me. I got told off. I got lines." And the parents would go up to the school and give the teachers a bollocking. It's just crazy, isn't it? Tucker. Oh, that was him, Tucker from Grange Hill. Yeah, I remember Tucker. Who was? I can't remember. Tucker Jenkins, that's it. Tucker Jenkins, yeah. I can't remember them all. Was there one called Bonzo or something like that? I don't know. Kids need to learn to read. Sorted for yourselves, nothing. No, it's there's a lot of people that have been hard on kids over the years as well. Remember. Evening, everyone. Finally got the kids to bed. Sorry for the late check-in. Christopher Kirk. Good to see you, Chris. Lovely to see you, actually. We're up to 42 people. I work in a school. Believe you me, half the problem is the parents who don't back you up. Yeah, no, I can imagine, Andrew, actually. If your kids do something wrong, or my kids have done something wrong, I'm the first person to say, my kids have done something wrong. I can't stand these parents that the kids do something wrong and they're bad all the time, and the parents stick up for them. Crazy. Lisa, I went to a girls' school. It was like a boot camp. We were taught etiquette, and elocution. That's a big word for me. What went wrong? How did I end up digging in a field with my bare hands? I hope you've got gloves on, Lisa. How did you do it? Exactly. Detecting found you. There you go. Oh, yeah. No, this is interesting. I had a fair few board rubbers. Yeah, now one of our teachers, Brocklebank, who used to teach technical drawing, he used to throw board rubbers at you if you because it was always on a Friday afternoon and you were tired. The week at school was exhausting for whatever reason, and he used to throw board rubbers at you if you started. My form tutor, he was really nice. Oh, see, Melanie liked him. I hated him. He was the scruffiest individual. He always used to have a big beard and food in it. He was a scruffy dosser, he was. I never told my dad because I got a bigger one from him. Yeah, no, dads were formidable in them days. My dad was formidable in them days, Rob. He'd be watching this and cringing, but he was. I was, we all pretty much lived by the old Mr. Rushton's rules, which is right. He was a good father, but he was strict. The world's turned woke, no respect anymore. It's just gone crazy. The whole world's gone crazy, Percy. The fight back begins sometime. I fish-tailed my BMX into the side of a cop car. He caught me and give me a thick ear and then dragged me home to my dad, and I got another beating from him too. Well, there you go. But he never did it again, sir. We've got somebody saying hi to Chris. We've got Water Power Steve. Gripper Stepson was a school bully. Great name as well. Wonder whatever happened to Gripper Stepson. I wonder if he's still knocking about, Steve. You probably still see him now. He's probably a nice guy because some of them change. I would never say boot to a police officer. Now my grandson is joining the police. There you go. We've got Michael coming in. Me too, Rob. I remember to this day, my first day in primary, the teacher stood at the front and ripped the yellow pages in half. Jesus, that's some going. I later found it's possible to bake them in the oven, but nobody behaved badly. Yeah, that's some doing, isn't it? Bake them in the oven first and then rip them in half. Our teacher threw metal rulers, rubbers, smoke, and drank in class. There you go. Pretty much the standard of teachers that we had in some quarters. There you go. I mean, some of them come to school smelling of drink. Mind you, teaching us, no, we probably turned them to drink. Bodzer Brown. There you go, Bodzer Brown from Kev. Going back to the old school days. It's a crazy old time, isn't it? How long ago was that? Don Shepherd's back on, but this time I think you've come across from Facebook or to Facebook, Don. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, you are on Facebook. I skip school for a month. When I went back, the headmaster asked where I was. I said dental appointment. That's the longest dental appointment. I always remember one Friday afternoon, 5th years. I don't know what the new years are called, like year 11, Mel knows them all, but we used to call them 5th years, 4th years, 5th years, and 3rd year. But we were in the 5th year, and we decided that we didn't want to take the technical drawing lesson because it was boring. So we skipped school. We just literally had our dinner. We went into the form. The form took our, what's it called? Not the calendar. What's it called, Mel? Register. The register. We put our names on the register, or the teacher did. We got up and walked straight out, me and my friend Kev. And we went straight to his house at North Scale on Walney Island. And when we got into his house, because we wanted to mess around in his garden with all sorts of weird and wonderful things that went on, the phone rang and Kev picked up the phone. No mobile phones in 1986. Picked up the phone and it was our PE teacher, Mr. Ponsonby. And he said, Kev. And he went, I could hear it. I was stood next to him, so I could hear the teacher's voice. He said, Kevin? He went, yeah. He went, have you still got that swimming trophy that you won at the school gala? If so, bring it in on Monday. Bye. And put the phone down. We thought, what? He knew we were at home and he didn't even pull us for skipping school. He just wanted the bloody swimming trophy. Unbelievable. He must have seen, I don't know, he must have seen us go out. I always remember that. Kids are hypo as we are off on holiday tomorrow, so I'm exhausted. Good luck on your holiday, Chris. Enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. But I had respect for them afterwards. We were heathens. Yeah, well, we weren't far off, mate. We weren't far off. My nightmare was being chased by gamekeepers on Knowsley Hall Estate when I was a kid. The urban myth was that they fired rock salt into you if you ran. Yeah, no, we had that. If you ever took a shortcut over the school fields onto the farmland and then took a shortcut through the farmers' fields, he'd shoot you with lead pellets. Yeah, that we were always frightened about him. I can't remember his name. Gilly, that was it. The Gilly lands. Yeah. The Gillies, remember them? If you took a shortcut over Gillies fields, you'd be shot with salt pellets. Technical boring was grim. It was, wasn't it? Technical drawing. And I had some people in our class that used to love it. They must have just been far more switched on than us. Melanie reckons she took it as one of her lessons, but I don't know how. I honestly don't know how. After 6 of the best, the teacher expected you to carry on writing. I know, it's just crazy, isn't it? Remember the lines that you used to get? I am sorry for shouting in class. And you had to 500 lines. We used to get the girls in the class to do our lines for us because they used to like doing them. Certain girls in your class at school, we used to take our book and say, can you do the lines for us? And they used to do it. And the next morning, they'd bring it in. There you go. Not our writing, much neater than what we could do, but they did 500 lines for us. And we give them, I don't know, I'd probably give them a Mars bar or a Milky Way or something, I don't know. Or a kiss, even, if they were, no, they definitely didn't get a kiss. So 39 like, and we're dropping off a bit. We've got 13 minutes left, folks, because we're knocking it off dead on 9 o'clock because I've got some bits and pieces to sort out before the end of the day. Back up to 42, so it's coming on and off. There's lots of stories from school days. Our sports teacher used to get us golf balls dipping in the ponds as long as he got half the balls. There you go. Unbelievable, isn't it, what they used to do? Technical drawing, no matter how careful I was, I always smudged it. It was just hard. I just thought it was a hard and difficult thing to get your head around technical drawing. But I always wanted to be out fishing. And because our school classroom overlooked the sea, I spent most of my time staring out of the window into the Irish Sea, wishing I could be catching the cod and bass out there. You've missed the announcement, mate. So anybody that's coming on late, the 2 announcements, 3 announcements actually. Tez Brown and Das Furness have just come on. Tez Brown, and Das Furness. Announcement is there's going to be a weekender, Chris, in Cumbria, Unearthed weekender, 2-day job for people to attend if they wish. Lots of interactive things going on the day. Far too much to mention, but things like detecting tuition, token hunts, raffles, marquees, trade stalls, all linked to the detectorists, food, refreshment, and light entertainment, camping and camper van spaces available as well. So there you go. Second announcement, we'll be bringing on Jason for the Dark Knight Detectorist on the Team Unearthed. He'll be a member of the Team Unearthed from tomorrow morning. So if you find him on YouTube, give him a sub. What else are we going to say about it? Oh, there's going to be the third announcement is there's going to be a live draw this week on the Unearthed metal detecting group for people to win a detector. No, win's not to pick up a detector for as little as £5. I was late for a lesson when I walked in. The teacher sent me out. I argued back that at the least I'm here, but now I'm going to miss even more of the lesson. What was the point of that? Do you not remember when the teacher used to send you out of class and you used to have to go and stand outside the headmistress or the headmaster's office? We used to get that all the time. So he used to say, go and stand outside the headmaster's office, Rushton. And you used to go out the door, and you used to walk up the corridor to the headmaster's office and stand outside there, and you used to be dreading it because you knew that door was going to open at some point. He found you there, dragged you in, and asked you why you were there. And if you give the wrong answer, you got the cane. Will Tap be doing a routine? Do you know what? I think we're going to put him in stocks. So the best aim of the night wins, Chris. Put him in a set of stocks. Right,
Morrison's going in stocks.
Graham Morrison's going in stocks as well. My punishment for not dotting I was writing Mississippi out 1,000 times. It worked. There you go. We've got the cane. We got the cane for being late. Yeah, no, we did. Used to have to sign the late book. We used to put anything in. We've got Dean Kennington from New Zealand. There you go. Our first person from New Zealand on tonight, folks. Evening, Graham. Hopes all well up north. Worked for Wills and me this morning. All the very best, pal. Good to hear from you, Dean. Everything's okay over there. And I don't know what the weather's like. And I don't even know what the seasons are like in New Zealand, whether you're coming into spring or whether you're going into autumn or whatever it might be. But have a great time and keep finding them gold rings on the beaches, because I know you do find a bit of gold out there. Lovely to hear from you, Dean. As always, nice to see overseas people linking in and not just people from the UK. With a pink hat on. Yeah, you've got to put him in stocks with a pink hat on. Hang on a minute. So I've got Stan Branner on YouTube now, and John Branner was on Facebook.
It's his brother.
Oh, it's his brother. Right. Yeah, no, it's not his brother, Mel. So he's Stan Branner, right? Okay. Yeah, pink hat on, Stan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got to wear that at some point as well in the future. Let me see. We're missing stuff here. There's all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. 42 people watching. 8 minutes left, folks. So any questions you've got, put them on before we disappear. And what routine would you like me to do, Chris? From Minelab Northern Detexpert Tat. So Chris might still be with us. Let me just check. I think he can't see now. Can't see. He might still be on. We've got majority of people coming over from YouTube. I think. Yes. Oh, where we at? Done that from Stan coming through. Another excellent show tonight. This and Detecting Tales are really good. Catch you next week. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. Good to see you, mate, as always. There'll be some Sundays that we won't be able to do these live streams because I'll be out fishing or detecting till late, but we're going to keep the theme going as long as we can. We won't miss it if we can't. If we're here knocking about, we'll make sure we do them. We just need the content right. I mean, I wrote laws down for last week, for this week, but none of it's come off because we've been sort of sidetracked, haven't we? Done that from Stan. Yeah, you've had the pink hat on, Stan. You've got to wear it for a full day as well, mate. If you get into trouble being cheeky, you're going to have to wear the pink hat, mate, I'm afraid. Another excellent show tonight. Just remember, folks, before you go, anybody wanting detecting equipment and detectors, you can just ring us up. We'll always look after you as best we can. We've got lots of new stock coming in this week, actually. I'm going to announce that next week. But there's some new and exciting accessories coming in this week, which may just be of interest to some of you wonderful people out there. What we got? History on Earth. Mel can take over now. Mel is nearly sleeping. I caught her then trying to nod off. because apparently my voice is very soothing. In other words, I'm bloody boring and it knocks her to sleep. Thanks for the chat. It's been good. Can't wait for more information on the dig. Cheers all and good night from Rob. Great to hear from you, sir. Where we are might be nice to let people see exactly what is inside a detector, Graham, at some point. Well, we'll try our best, won't we? We may well do that. The problem is once you open them detectors, Mike, it's hard to get them back together because a lot of these are waterproof now or weatherproof. Hi, Graham. Greetings from California. Foggy here. So we've got Irish people on here tonight. We've got New Zealand people on here tonight. And we've got people from California. Roger, fantastic to hear from you, sir. Foggy over there. I always imagine California being fantastic weather. And I bet it is mostly. But you've got a bit of fog. Let's hope it clears. Good to hear from you, Roger, as always. Was hoping for an autograph. Signing selfie fiesta, mate. I'm sure Hazel will hold your boots. We've got Facebook user, everyone, birds to settle down, take care. I guess that's Kev. Birds to settle down, I don't know. Good on you, Graham. We're entering into winter, right? Okay, so cold, dark, and windy is the new norm. I love it more like Blighty. Yeah. Take care, mate. Speak soon. Yeah, no. Winter down well, Dean. I hope it's not too harsh. Hope it's not too harsh like it can be here at times. Many thanks for a great show. All the best to you all attending your venue. Night, Mel and Graham. No, night to you too, Anthony. Hope you have a good week ahead. Let's hope it's a good week for everybody ahead, starting tomorrow. But we've got one or two more comments coming through. So yeah, we've got a mixture of people from as far as California, New Zealand, Ireland, and the usual from Wales, Scotland, and England tonight. If I forgot anybody, I do apologise. But I think we've pretty much covered everything there. Tom Trussell, too late, never mind. Cheers. Sorry, Tom. Yeah, we're knocking it off in 3 or 4 minutes, sir. But at least you made it. That's the main thing. Tom, I don't know. I don't think I've spoke to you before, Tom, but you're more than welcome here. We're asking Stan, any waterproofs? The problem is, John, Stan, is this time of the year, because it's summer, our suppliers don't really buy in a lot of waterproof gear. We usually sort of start stocking the waterproof outdoor clothing for detectorists around about August time, moving into sort of autumn. But I'll certainly keep my eye out to see if there's anything that comes on online for us off the suppliers to stock. But at the moment, we're pretty much concentrating on summer bits and pieces, really. We don't really stock a great deal of. I tell you what, there is actually. If there's anybody interested in some of these Fieldmaster fleeces, we've got 2 left. We haven't. We've got 1 left because somebody bought one today. I think we've got a medium left. Somebody can have that cheap. If they're in the office, they can have it. Medium fleece. Good for shooting, good for fishing, good for whatever field sports you do. Brilliant for detecting and fishing, though. Keeps the wind out as well. Good show. We'll keep it out for dates. Thank you, bud. More than welcome, sir. Have a great evening down at Grimsby. I see Chris Kirk wants my autograph. I think there's a few that want your autograph, Tat. I think there's a growing number of people that want to meet you face to face. Some might want to slap you with a wet fish, and some might want to kiss you. So you've got a bit of everything going on. What's this here now? Let's have a look. Well, we're up there with Alan Shearer's Tat. There you go. So Chris will have your autograph, Tat, and you'll have Alan Shearer's autograph in the same on the same page. Strong, sturdy spade would be awesome. Yeah, just give us a ring, mate. No problem. We'll get you one sorted out. Smiley faces from Tat, which is always good. Lisa, thanks, Graham Melnick, from a still very warm Norfolk. Do you know what, Lisa? Right, use people in East Anglia. I've always been spoilt with the weather because the weather in East Anglia has always been better than up here in North. However, things are changing because we've got the heat, and we've pretty much had it for a number of summers now. So it was 25, 26 degrees today. It's probably looking at it out there. It's not a breath of wind, and it's still red hot. So we've pretty much got the whole, and tomorrow's going to be red hot as well. Michael, thank you for another cracking live stream, but that's no problem. We've still got 36 watching. We've got a minute left, and then we're going to knock it off. And it gives me my chance to say thank you very much, everybody, for linking in. Tats lively tonight. I had to abandon my dig in Norwich today, Lisa, because it was too hot for Dale. I mean, if it's too hot for you East Anglians who are used to the heat, like I said, we used to get sunburned detected in Norfolk in the end of February, start of March. So there you go. We never used to get suntanned up here till June, July. Much different. Too hot, I bet. Red hot. Too hot. Fan on at night to cool the place down. Where was that at Sis 11? Come on, Dale. Give us your location, mate. Don't be shy. Was he coming back on, or has he disappeared? I thought he was on a rally or something. That's live tonight. No, we've got that off. Where was it at Sis 11? He's come back on and said South City, and he didn't really find a great deal. I think he found a William III coin. Grass too long on all my permissions at the moment, and same here. Apart from the fields where the sheep are grazing, because there's no growth, it's as flat as a pancake, but it's as hard as iron. Dale's getting some stick. We're closer to the sun than you, Dale. We're a good few foot nearer the sun than Dale, so Dale doesn't get much of a suntan. Grass too long. For all my permissions at the moment, we've had that one. Sorry, my fault. Mudslinger, all the best tonight, mate. Good night. And to you, sir. Great picture, by the way. I love that profile picture. Good night to everybody. And I will see you all next week, folks. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.